What's up, guys? It's Migs with Market Open. Let's go ahead and do the Market Open recap, which is kind of frustrating. Actually, I didn't really trade anything this morning, and I ended up coming back because I didn't like anything. And since we had gapped up, I know that we had a gap to close here on the SPY, which I kind of mistimed this morning. The only trade I took, and I doubled my size on it, and it went against me. So 243. Show you guys what I was thinking. So initially this morning we were going up. Most of these are actually shorts except for DAL. And so we ended up forming a lower high, connected, basically just drawing out the trend line here. And as it broke down here near this area, I kind of figured that we were going to start falling, maybe make a lower high at some point, and then just kind of keep going to close the gap. So as of right now, we actually are making a lower high. It would actually have to come up to here for it to touch a trend line and for it to be valid. So I don't really quite trust this lower high right now. This could come back up. There it goes. This actually could start coming back up, and then that would probably be a good place to short it. But I mistimed it as it broke right here with a lot of volume. I went ahead and hopped in. So right here at let's see, 1154 and 1155, so I went 300 shares, and then I went ahead and added another 300 shares, and as you can see, it got bought right back up, which in correlation with the VXX, that's down, and then when the SPY moves down, VXX moves up, and but it actually ended up kicking me out down here at the 46.92 mark. So I basically just ticked it, kicked me out, and then now it's coming on back. So I'm probably not going to trade this thing again. Although maybe if it rejects here at this trend line, that would be a good short. But it's just, I shouldn't have taken this trade in the first place. I'll go through the watch list real quick with you guys and show you guys why I didn't take any trades. Let's see here. So we'll do, this is the 1 minute, this is the 5 minute. So BBBY was my main candidate this morning for a short. Right off the bat, it sold off. So opened up here. I could have taken this trade within the first 1 minute candle, but I typically don't do that. I wait until the third candle to get in, just because it's so volatile, and a lot of the times the first couple of orders are computers, and they move so much faster than I can. So there's really no point. I just kind of wait a couple minutes for it to kind of stop moving up and down as much, and then kind of pick a trend and then go with it. So I didn't want to get in under the first candle. Looking back on it, I could have shorted it here at 18 with my stop up here as it got rejected. I also could have shorted here at the next candle, making a new low with my stop at 18, 750 shares. That would have worked. But this pullback right here is very shallow. So to me, it wasn't really worth it. So I didn't take a trade on BBY. APOG was another one on the watch list. Same thing this morning. They had earnings. It came down, it came right back up, and then it sold off. So there's no entry for me there. Cool, I didn't even look at because I didn't have shorts. So see here, hard to borrow on Thinkorswim demo. Let's see here. So yeah, there wouldn't have been an entry there anyways. So what are we on, the fourth day of the challenge? So minus 243. DAL was a long. Later on, I did end up seeing this right here. And then that kind of correlates here to the 5 minute, and it took off. But I think that this also had a lot to do with the conference call that was going on. So it could have gone the other way as well. You never really know. So I think that was the earnings that they reported, and that was the conference call. So this would have been a good entry, but I typically don't trade triangles that are like this, especially. Maybe if I would have seen it on the 1 minute, but this was around 10:20, and I'm usually not looking at the 1 minute anymore at 10:20, so I didn't trade that. And then the only other stock, let's see here, I had ELLI this morning. ELLI possibly would have been a short under, maybe this. All right, well, good thing I didn't get in because it was probably very, very spready this morning. Let's see here, because it just shot up even higher. So good thing I didn't see that. ELLI and AWK apparently. So this is me trying to make sense of AWK this morning. So this right here, I saw it kind of trending up. So you can see it's wick gets bought up, wick gets bought up, and this was actually supposed to be a short. So because it gapped down, but as you can see, it kept getting bought up and up and up and up, and so I just didn't feel comfortable shorting this. So right here, so you can see the triangle that it's forming. It's just kind of wedging up, but then it broke on the downside. But it's also a higher low, so it's up, 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 and up on here. So wasn't really comfortable getting into that one at all. And that was basically all the ones that I had on my watch list. The only other idea that I had in my mind was the SPY gapping up with VXX, which still could be a good trade, but I'm not going to get into it. I shouldn't even have gotten into it in the first place. I really should have just sat on my hands or walked away from the market. Yeah, it's kind of just sitting there bouncing, so I'm not going to trust it. I'm just going to take this loss. Unfortunate. I shouldn't have doubled down on it either if that was really my only trade, but I was trying to make it count. You know, I hadn't traded all morning, so I was really trying to lean into it, and it went against me this morning. So, yeah, so that is day number 4 for the demo. I got to write it down on the board. So minus 243, basically erasing the gains of yesterday. And we got one more day on the demo challenge, so we're gonna see what we end up with at the end of the week, and then I'll go back to the regular account, testing out the 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And that is it for the recap today. If you guys have any questions, make sure to put it down in the comment section below. Also, make sure to join our Facebook group. The link to that will be down in the description as well. And also, if you guys are looking into getting funded accounts, maybe you want to get around the PDT rule, or maybe don't have enough money to get over the PDT rule, which is over $25,000. You also live in the US. You can look into funded accounts, which also come with mentorship and buying power, and as well as a full course to teach you how to trade stocks. So like I always say, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.